Since then, Congress and I have certainly had our differences. Yet I've tried to be civil, to not take any cheap shots. And that's why I want to especially thank all the members who took a break from their exhausting schedule of not passing any laws to be here tonight. Let's give them a big round of applause. Anyway, it's great to be here this evening in the vast, magnificent Hilton Ballroom, or what Mitt Romney would call a little fixer-upper. Jimmy got his start years ago on The Man Show. In Washington, that's what we call a congressional hearing on contraception.
I am happy to see that Congress is taking this very seriously. David Vitter even went so far as to fly down to Columbia to investigate this personally. Hey, is that slut Rush Limbaugh here? People are still upset with Rush for comments he made about Sandra Fluke, but you know what? There's a reason Mr. Limbaugh said what he said, and that reason is Percocet. And by the way, just to clear things up for the extreme right-wingers, here's the difference between Bill Maher and Rush Limbaugh. The people who watch Bill Maher know he's an Bill O'Reilly wrote a controversial book about another great president called Killing Lincoln. I actually have my own theory about Lincoln's death. I think John Wilkes Booth was innocent. I don't even think it was an assassination. I believe that Abraham Lincoln had a vision about what the Republican Party would become in 150 years, and he shot himself. Rick Santorum is out. I guess it just wasn't Rick's year. Rick's year is 1954. You know, it's one thing to oppose gay marriage. It's another altogether to do it in a sweater vest. But in the end, Rick Santorum may not have won the nomination, but he succeeded in getting his message out, not just to Americans, but to people all aflat the world. I do have one real question for you, Mr. President. What's with the marijuana crackdown? I mean, seriously, what is the concern? We will deplete the nation's Funyun supply? You know, pot smokers vote too, sometimes a week after the election, but they vote. I have a question. Who are these people who think it would be a good idea to attack Iran? I hear people say, bomb them, nuke them, just do it now. But they're a real bunch of yahoos and Netanyahus.
The other day, I saw a new ad from one of these outside groups that, frankly, I think crossed the line. I know Governor Romney says he has no control over what his super PACs do, but can we show the ad real quick?
Back in 1983, you took your Iris setter, Seamus, on a 12-hour road trip tied to the roof of your car in a kennel.
He climbed up there regularly, enjoyed himself, and my guess is he liked it a lot better in his kennel than he would have liked it inside.
Finally, a candidate with the courage to fight for a dog's freedom to feel the wind in his fur. But what about Barack Obama? Under his failed leadership, man's best friend has been forced into government-controlled automobiles. Just imagine the European-style dog socialism Obama has planned for the next 4 years. More government handouts. A life of government dependency, indoctrinating our children, a left-wing social agenda, leading from behind. America's dogs can't afford 4 more years of Obama. For them, that's 28 years. Our dogs need leadership now.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
This guy. And that's why we need to join Mitt Romney in sending a message this November. I'm an American, and doggone it, I ride outside. Pay for it, Wolfpack.